Hi, my name is Sadai, and at the time of recording this, it is a Sunday, which for me means that it is the beginning of a new week of pack openings in Pokemon TCG Pocket. So every week I record all of my pack openings for a whole week, and then I put them all together and I post them on YouTube for anyone who's interested to watch and hopefully ride along on an exciting journey with me opening packs. To give you a little frame of reference, I'm recording this the week after Celestial Guardians has released. So since it's the beginning of a new video, we're going to go ahead and look at what I've got for Celestial Guardians already, which is not anything special. I mean, there's a couple good things. Like, I have Delmize EX, I have Incineroar EX, I have... You would know this if you watched last week's video. I have a Lunala EX and I have a Pissimian EX, and I believe that's it. That's as far as I go with anything exciting. I don't have any star cards, I don't have any shinies yet from Celestial Guardians, so there's a long way to go, is what I'm trying to say, for this pack specifically. Also, for a frame of reference, the Rayquaza drop event is also happening, so I do have a couple of promo packs to open for that, so we'll start with those. I already have the Rayquaza. I actually have all the cards. I would like a second Rayquaza, EX specifically, but I don't need it. I already have one. So this is mostly, if you're not familiar, I continue doing the drop events even after I get all the cards because of the chance rewards. I like to get also good execute art, by the way. I try to get as many shop tickets as I can, and the shine dust, I guess, but mostly shop tickets, because shop tickets can be used for hourglasses, and hourglass gives you packs. And I'm all about the packs. I'm all about collecting, is what I'm here to do. So, actually, I meant to maybe wait an extra 20 minutes because I wanted to go for either the Wishy-Washy, there's a Cutie Fly in here, there's a beautiful Morlul card, I think there was there an Alolan Vulpix? No, I guess that's it. Just the Wishy-Washy is kind of what I'm tempted by, but I've still got a couple hours with that, so I might do that after I finish recording and post that separately. So that's what I do. If I do a Wonder Pick between recordings, I'll record that specially. So in my shop, I have a fair amount of shop tickets. I've been doing a few battles. And I can't decide if I care about this backdrop. I don't think I do. I don't think I care about it. I think I'd rather just buy hourglasses. I have so many backdrops I don't already use. So yeah, I'm just gonna buy some hourglasses. If you clicked on this for a pack opening video, you will get packs, I promise. But you also just get housekeeping. I check in with the game multiple times a day. I feel like that's what most people do, but I do a lot of my housekeeping on these recordings also, just to make the game feel a little more lived in. I'm also a spreadsheet guy, so I'm not going to show my spreadsheet. There's enough happening on the screen already, I feel like. But according to my spreadsheet, I've been opening Solgaleo. I'm still going to open Solgaleo. I still have a 96% chance of pulling new cards. The day will come when I don't get a new card in Solgaleo, and that will be a sad day. But hopefully today is not that day. So we have 3 packs to open, and then we'll look at the missions and stuff that I complete. And then we'll move on to the next day. Oh, I'm up to 98 hourglasses already. I did just buy a bunch, So, I mean, hopefully we get another 10 pack this week. That would be great. I try to conserve all my hourglasses up until I get a 10 pack. Just because I feel like that's more fun. It's more fun for me. And if you don't know, my YouTube channel is all about me and what I want to do. So, okay, new shelter card. I don't think it's anything exciting. I wonder what the new Cloister is. Have I seen the new Cloister? Is it the one that does like, that it's like a defensive Cloister, it takes less damage? I feel like I battled against that at one point. Is that the new Cloister or is that old Cloister? I don't know. I'll just have to draw off the pool one and then we'll find out, I guess. Okay, new drill burr. I got the Excadrill last week, and I commented on how so many of these cards, it seems like in this pack specifically, change typing when they evolve. And the ones that I've been able to cite are drill burr. Shoot, I can't remember what the other ones are. Drill burr, Fletchling. I know there's more, like obviously Cosmog, Cosmoem, and Crabrawler into Crabominable. Those are the only ones I can think of right now. I haven't seen, and like Cubone, I guess, Cubone into Alolan Marowak. I feel like that they did a lot of that in this pack, which is cool. I'm curious how that will like come to fruition in battling. I haven't done any battles really since this deck came out. So that's my second Steenie. Ooh, first Serena. Flip 3 coins, you're doing 50 damage for 1 energy. So this is very Jolteon, this is very Zapdos, but grass. And it is a stage 2, so that's what's distinct. So Zapdos does it for 3 energy because it's a basic, and you get 4 coins. Jolteon is a stage 1 for 2 energy, but I also think it's 4 coins. So Serena is 1 fewer coin, more damage than Jolteon, because I think Jolteon only does 40. But it's a stage 2. So I would normally like tisk at that, but with that new rare candy item. Does rare candy work on fossils? Like, can you go from fossil to Rampardos? Because a fossil is not technically a basic. I don't know. 3 new cards, that's pretty great. So we started at a 96% chance, now we're at a 95.6% chance. So we're still gonna go with Solgaleo. We're basically gonna go with Solgaleo until that percentage drops significantly. It's kind of my plan. We're a third of the way through this deck, and we still have not gotten anything rarer than an EX. No star cards yet, which breaks my heart a little bit. It was a slow first week for this new pack. No reassuring sparkles or anything. I know I just got one of these, but I'm checking. Yeah, I have 2. New Growlithe. All right, so we're getting the basics. We're getting all the 1 and 2 diamonds. Unfortunately, that just means there's gonna be some dry days ahead when I just pull basic common cards. Sableye, where is Sableye? Too far down on my list. I already got 2 Sableye? Okay, 2 Sableye. Solrock, I've already got 2 of these, and I think it's my last card, nothing exciting. Delcatty, okay, I've talked about Delcatty. I'm curious about Delcatty. I think Delcatty's interesting. I think a colorless energy from your energy zone is kind of fun. There's other energy creators out there, but it's kind of fun to have one that just does colorless. I know it's a stage 1, so I don't know if anybody's going to use this card, but I like how they gave an awful Pokemon something unique. So it's kind of like that Oricorio card that you see going around. Like, Oricorio is not a good Pokemon, but they're doing something that it might do something interesting. So I think that's pretty cool. Alright, Solgaleo is now at a 94.6% chance, so we lost a whole percentage point on that. Still pretty good odds of getting a new card, though. So I'm basically sticking with Solgaleo until those odds drop so low. Because I want to get the star cards. Oh, there's something in here. It's probably just a 3 diamond, but we take 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds are hard to get. Sometimes. I believe this is my second Rabambi. So I do keep track of first and second because to build a deck you need 2. And there's been a lot of times when I'm like, oh, I'll just throw a Machamp in this deck, and then I find out I only have 1 Machamp. So I do keep track to make sure I have the first 2. Oh, it's another Serena. It's not even a new one. That hurts. Okay, second Serena, done. Don't need any more. I still need a second Bounce Weed though. Trubbish. This is so... I remember with Shining Revelry started really slow for me, just like this. But eventually it picked up and Shining Revelry became like my luckiest. Oh my gosh, 2 in a row. Oh, this hurts. And then my first Mudsdale. Okay. So only 1 new card here. Kind of a letdown. I like Mudsdale a lot. I've talked about my Gen 7 affinity before. Mudsdale, I believe, was a Pokemon I used in my first playthrough of Gen 7. It's super slow, but I think it's like a, I don't know, it's a cool Pokemon. I like horses. Horses are nice. I should do someday I want to do animal playthroughs of Pokemon games. There's enough dog Pokemon, you can do a dog playthrough. I'm sure by now there's enough cat Pokemon, you can play a cat playthrough. There's probably enough monkey Pokemon, you can do a monkey playthrough with decently diverse typings. And I bet you could do a horse playthrough with decently diverse typings. There's Zebstrika, there's Mudsdale, there's Ponyta, or Rapidash, both forms. Calyrex, if you want to include those. The ice one, the Glastrier. So there's a lot of horses. You could probably do a whole horse playthrough. Anyways, yeah, that's it for the packs, unfortunately. Did I level up? I might be leveling up soon. So now it's just going to be a little bit of housekeeping before I end the recording for today. See if I accomplished any missions, though I doubt it because we didn't really get anything great in this. I don't think that, oh, but I meant to say, Mudsdale, like it, but the card doesn't look very viable. I don't think it's a viable card. What they should have done with Mudsdale is make it have an ability with reduced damage because of its ability stamina in Pokemon games. That would have been cool to see. Okay. Oh, I was close to registering 60 cards. Didn't quite register 60. Get a few more hourglasses. Always welcome. So that takes me above 100, I believe. And then nothing else. So I am working on this special mission, winning 50 battles. If you haven't watched many of my videos, I do not like to battle. I'm a collector, I'm not a battler. So the way that I have been doing that is with the promo event and solo battles. So I actually have been working through some of these solo battles. Again, it's a great way to farm some rewards. And I even finished 2 of these advanced expert level ones with Venusaur and Charizard. It took a number of tries. But I did it. I did it off camera. I didn't record them because I've actually attempted them in the past. But yeah, I do post my battles against the computer. So if you're interested in those are in separate videos. All right, I am not going to stall for 8 more minutes. So I will tag this Wonder Pick that I'm about to try on to the end of this, or between this and tomorrow's recording. So this is the beginning of a week-long set of pack openings. Stick around with me. Pull up I don't know, get comfy, get cozy, get some popcorn, watch as I open some packs this week. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Monday. So at the moment, I'm trying a slightly different angle than I usually do. The light outside is really like weird right now. So I'm gonna try to compensate for that a little bit by changing the angle. Starting today with a couple of promo packs, as usual, when there's one of these drop events. Not looking for anything. I think I still need a Rayquaza EX, honestly, but I already have one, so I'm not too stressed about it. Wouldn't mind a second one, just for, giggles, I guess. It's nice to have more than one. I forgot my spreadsheet. Oh, no. Oh well. I can update it later off camera. That just means the recording will go a little faster if I'm not updating it live. Okay, got a Rayquaza. Didn't get the Rayquaza EX, but that's okay. So, in the game, in the app, the sneak peek feature is back. And I'm now thinking back on all of those Wonder Hourglasses that I spent and I'm like, all of those were wasted. Just before this, you saw me do a Wonder Pick, and the sneak peek feature didn't pop, and I still got the card I wanted. So that was nice, but I am thinking about all of those that have come before that maybe if I had just waited on. But what is, what was, what will be. So also orchestrated another trade with myself. Saying goodbye to this Manaphy card. I only have 2 of these, but I just need to keep one. So because in return I'm getting one I haven't had, which is a new Combi. I'm slowly getting close to being done with Space Time Smackdown. It was just a bunch of 1-star cards that I was still missing. So we'll see it here. I think there's still 2. 1. I'm just missing 1, Lucario. And a few of these have had to come from my backup account, and my backup account only has 1 Lucario. So I've been holding off on it, hoping to draw it or to draw another one on my backup account, but it hasn't happened. So I might just have to trade that one that I have there. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Oh, I did want to show this off yesterday. So I've been reconsidering. Oh, there you go. There's the Combi. Oh, and my Alolan Raichu that I got. I've been struggling with my binders. I really need them to give us bigger binders and more binders. I am so mad at them. I'm so let down by them not doing that. But I did update my supporter. I used to have like items and fossils and all that stuff and tools and all that in one binder, but now it's just a supporter binder. And I put all my supporter cards in it, and Adaman's there on the top, so that feels real good. So there's just an alphabetical order. 1 star, well, 2 diamond, because none of them are 1, but 2 diamond and 2 stars. So all the ones that I got, I don't have a lot of 2 stars, just 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 2 that didn't get put in because there's only 30 cards in a binder, which is absurd. Give us 50. Like seriously, give us 50 at least. And then give us 30 binders. Like, it's ridiculous that they haven't increased the amount of binder space you get. But 2 cards I didn't get to put in because I think I have 32. So Celestic Town Elder and Budding Expeditioner did not get put in because they're not a specific person. They're just a random person. I was very close to leaving out the teams, but I like this Team Rocket Grunt card so much that I wanted it in there. So that meant that Team Galactic Grunts got put in too. So yeah, Celestic Town Elder and Budding Expeditioner, since they're not a named character like everybody else, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, everybody else, so they got cut. I am thinking about redoing all my binders, going back and maybe doing them. This is how I did them as a kid. I did everybody by typing. I did them in alphabetical order, and I like that. But I'm considering doing Dex order so that all the evolution lines are together and the types are mixed. I think that'd be kind of pretty to see all the different types. So I want to do a proof of concept with that, maybe one day. Maybe get rid of, I don't know, one of these and just do a proof of concept to see what it's like. I don't know how I would do the binder covers though, because I like doing the binder covers by type. Like it's clearly like Blastoise is the Blastoise, like Blastoise is in the Blastoise cover, and then this one is very water themed, so it's the water deck. Pikachu's in the lightning, and Psychic is Mewtwo, and fighting types, and ground types, and rock types, and Darkrai Darkness. And then I didn't really know what to do for the metal, so it's this. That felt earthy to me. And then colorless, yeah. Just general. And then my rich little star card Meowth has all my 2 stars and above, plus a Houndoom. Houndoom is not my all-time favorite 1 star, but it's close. So he gets to sit in there since he's still kind of new. All right, so today I've been kind of stalling, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to stall for 25 more minutes. We're opening more Solgaleo. I think I still have like a 96% chance of getting a new card with a Solgaleo pack, so that's still really high. But I'm gonna vent. I've already mentioned it once. I have a backup account. And I did a 10 pack on my backup account, and it got 2 1 stars, it got an EX, and it got a 2 star in my first 10 packs of Celestial Guardians that I've ever opened on that account. And I've opened, okay, it hasn't been quite, I'm not quite to 20 yet. I've opened 15 packs on this account, and I don't have anything above an EX, above a 4 diamond. I don't have any star rarities or anything above that. I feel like my luck is really bad on this Celestial Guardians. Yeah, I still don't have any star cards. Like I'm just gonna look real fast. I have a couple supporters, and that's it. Nothing star or rarer. All right, let's try. Let's see what happens. And I'm gonna spend an hourglass. I'm gonna get 120 this week, so there will be another 10 pack a little later this week. Something to look forward to. For me, it'll be like hours and hours and hours. For you, it'll be minutes and minutes and minutes. But especially with how much I kind of ramble, it'll be a few minutes for you. All right, Solgaleo, you've been letting me down. Come on, come through for me here. Nothing. No sparkles, no noise. I didn't see anything in the back. There's potentially something back there hidden, but... Okay, Gumshoes, Growlithe, nothing new yet. Hey, new, Fletchinder. Wow, what a name for an attack. Steady Fire Breathing. What a name. Oh, I thought of another, I noticed another Pokemon that changes type. Grubbin into Vikavolt, and there was another one. I think it was an Alolan form that also will change typing, but my second Delcatty, we've talked about Delcatty. Cosmoem, I didn't think I had one of those. Okay, so maybe my second Cosmoem. Huge retreat cost, which makes sense. Cosmoem doesn't move. It is frozen, I think. Not frozen, but like it's in the it's like in stasis. So, oh, that was the last one. Oh, what a terrible pack. Okay, Fletchinder, you saved that pack, thankfully. All right, we'll try one more, two more. We got two more because I want to spend an hourglass. Go in there, Fletchinder. Good job. One of my favorite birds. I like the Fletchling line a lot. I like a lot of the birds, but Fletchling is one of my top. Up there with Pidgey. Love the Pidgey line. Surskit, first Surskit. Quick attack. Shelter, I think I talked about Shelter last time. I think I got my first Shelter yesterday. I think I needed a second Bounce Sweet. Talked about that yesterday. It's yeah, we're not gonna, okay, that's enough. Masquerain, first Masquerain. Okay, got a new Masquerain. It's just one of those kind of like basic, not basic, but stage 1 does 40 damage. We had a lot of those like Nianchao and Whimsicott and Clefable, and mostly naming genetic Apex Pokemon, but it kind of seems like with Celestial Guardians they're trying to give people who miss genetic Apex filler. So it's not surprising that a lot of these 1 energy stage 1 40 attack have come back. Finally got the Solgaleo! Finally! Oh yes, I've been trying to Wonder Pick it so often. In fact, I think, no, I wasn't going to try for it today, but I think I tried for it recently. So you can switch it in without a retreat, but it does 10 damage to us. To stage 2, you can use it with that rare candy item. I think it's been used in tournaments a little bit. Tournaments are so fresh with Celestial Guardians, so I don't really know what the meta is. I don't know if this is going to be meta, but it's pretty cool that you can switch it in. So you could have a high energy like Druddigon, for example, who's sitting in your active spot, and when Solgaleo is ready to go, you just switch him in and not have to have a leaf, not have to have an X speed, not have to put any energy on it. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is my first time really looking at this card. I try not to look at them when I'm Wonder Picking them because I want to wait until I actually get one to actually look at it. But it's still no star cards. Still no star cards. 3 new cards. I'm gonna guess that when I update my spreadsheet, the probability for a new card in Solgaleo is gonna have dropped. The more you get of the commons, the faster that percentage drops statistically. So after like the Surskit and the Masquerain, very common cards. And I'm actually getting a fair amount of the EXs at this point, I think. So where am I at? I'm at 1. Nope. Not what I meant to do. I meant to. So 114. So I'll be down to 113. Which probably means in a couple days. Today's Monday, so maybe by midweek I'll have a 10-pack. I'm just not patient enough to wait that 18 minutes. And I did need to shift my timer a little bit, so. New card, Escavalier. That's kind of cool. Yeah, 30 is not a lot of damage, but high retreat cost too. Look at that. Again, it's a slow Pokemon. Slow Pokemon usually have high retreat costs. Faster Pokemon usually have lower retreat costs. Starmie and Electrode and Infernape don't have a retreat cost because they're fast. It's not a perfect correlation, but daytime Rockruff. So happy. New Bruxish. It's a lot of hate, Bruxish. I don't hate it. Don't like it. But I don't hate it. And then last card. Finally! I think I've tried to Wonder Pick it. Tapu Koko. Oh, it's Volt switching. Okay. It's like legit Volt switch. You have to, it forces it out. Not an EX, just a basic. Very cool Pokemon. It's one of the reasons I love Gen 7. I love the Tapus. I think they're so cool. So cool Pokemon. Such cool Pokemon. And Tapu Koko is very cool. I like them all. I like all four. They need to make a fifth one. Like how they increase the amount of Regis. They need another Tapu at some point. What could it be? Like they did all the elements, right? But they didn't do. There's not a fire Tapu. So a fire Tapu. That's what they need. It'd probably be overpowered, wouldn't it? Speaking of fairy type in the games, if they ever make a fairy ground type, it's overpowered. It's too good. What resists fairy? Poison, fire, steel. What's super effective against all of those? Ground. A fairy ground type, too overpowered. What they need to do, they really need to, I don't think it's a huge nerf. They need to nerf fairy by making grass resist fairy. And you might be like, that's kind of random. Well, half the time, fairy moves are associated with light. That's why I think kinda fire resists fairy, because of moves like Moonblast, Dazzling Gleam. Those are light-based moves. That's not a classification of move, but they're light-based. Grass should resist that. Grass, and so the other half of the time though, fairy is like playing or kissing or stuff like that. So it doesn't make as much sense. I mean, if you kiss a plant, like it's not gonna hurt the plant. So plants like kisses. So maybe they don't. But I think grass should resist fairy. Then when there's a fairy ground type, it'll resist both of its stabs. So at least there's like a resistance. So I know there's like you could have a fire flying type, right? That would still resist ground fairy. But I think there needs to be a type that resists it. It's almost like the Bolt Beam combination. Like there's no single type that resists Bolt Beam. So maybe it won't be too overpowered. But like at least for Bolt Beam, it's not like they're not alternately super effective, right? So anyways, that's my TED Talk. Thanks for listening. All inspired by a Tapu Koko. First star card. Sorry, I got really distracted there. It's a Monday. Allow me my indulgences is what I was trying to think of. Star card. I'll be honest, I like it. It's not one of my favorite arts. It's cool. It's not gonna go in like top 10 arts. Maybe that's a binder I need, like top 10 art. well, top 30. I can do up to 30. There's a lot of pretty art on those 1-star cards and 2-star cards. Basically every rainbow 2-star would go in there, except for Probopass. Okay, let's do our housekeeping and then we'll call this a recording. I'm not even gonna look in the Wonder Picks. I do have enough hourglasses, so maybe I should take a look, just in case there's something great in there. But I have Solgaleo now, and I have that Tapu Koko, so slowly I'm cutting down the list of things. Like, it's gonna take me forever. There's a lot of 1-star cards in this expansion. It's gonna take me forever to get them all. So there will always be cards in Wonder Pick that I want, I'm sure. But I still have a few hourglasses, so I can indulge for a little while longer before I have to start rationing again. I am getting to the point now, because I've gotten so many comments, where I'm seeing entire picks that I have all the cards. Still don't have my Banette. Ooh, another language, Chinese, I think. Ooh, I don't have most of those. Kiawe. Still want to see what a full art Kiawe looks like. I could probably see here. Just scroll all the way to the end. I guess I could look at all of them. It's kind of a spoiler. Oh yeah, I want that full art Kiawe. Still a lot I want. Still a lot of 2-stars I want. Is there nothing in here? Nothing to tempt me? Oh, there it is. Okay, Alolan Executor is in here. 11 minutes left on that. So I was considering setting an alarm for that. What does Big Malasada do? Heal 10 and remove a special condition. This is a item card. Okay, it's not a supporter. Sneak peek is here, so like, is it worth it? How many hours? I got 93. This would probably be like the last one I do, because I want to keep a stash of 50 just in case a 2-star ever pops up. I have enough to go for it. Yeah, if I do this, this is the last one I do with hourglasses. I have a lot of gold. I could start spending gold, but give me the sneak peek, give me the sneak peek, yes. Okay, we have a 45% chance. So I always check here, because that's my spot. Okay, it's not there. So if it's not there, I pick where it was, as if it hadn't moved. It's not likely that I'm gonna get it, but let's try. So let's see if it moved. It moved. Ah, too bad. Wonder Pick luck, man. You can't hit every time. But that is a new card, Helioptile. It's a common. 1 diamond. Man. I was hoping to get it. Hoping to pop off. Did that give me anything else on the game? It gave me 70 cards, which gives me whatever these things are. Finally have a 1-star card in that highlight reel. We could look at the shop real fast. I can maybe buy, oh no I can't. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe I can buy more hourglasses. Nope, I can't. Where do you spin those shop tickets? Oh, it's for emblems. That's a cool Solgaleo emblem. It's pretty cool. Don't want any of that stuff. Nothing else. Okay. Thanks for watching. Always appreciate you hanging out with me. Feel free to, engage, interact, leave a comment if you want. But this video is still just getting started. So if you like hanging out, I will see you on Tuesday. Thanks for watching. All right, so this is recording attempt number 3. I've tried to do it 3 times, and every time there's been some technical issue. I've opened the app just recently, and there's not actually a lot for me to do on the app today. I do not have promo packs because I have not done my battles since yesterday. I've got a few tokens there that I've got to do, so I'll have to auto battle some of those maybe later tonight. And I did look through Wonder Picks, and there's actually nothing in here I want. So even though I don't have enough tokens, nothing is tempting. It's all just kind of common stuff. Unless I missed something. So I'm looking again just in case. There's the Solgaleo, I already have that. Obviously wouldn't mind a second one, but we have a lot of packs to open to eventually finish the set anyway. So odds are I might get another one naturally. So yeah, I guess it's just packs. Like, that's really the only thing to do today. Between recording sessions, I was going to try and play around with binders and see if there's anything interesting I could do there, but spoiler warning, long story short, I didn't do that. So I guess it's just packs, and I think we're still going to open Solgaleo just to have try to get a little bit more completed on Solgaleo. I think it's still like a 90% chance of a new card in each pack, or I think there's a 90% chance of a new card when I open a pack, so that's still pretty good odds. I'll probably keep going with Solgaleo until that hits like 75. Yeah, and then maybe we'll switch over to Lunala and let Lunala have some fun. So here we go. Solgaleo pack number 1 for today. Would still love something rare. Got my first 1-star yesterday, as you just saw, but for me that was 24 hours ago, so be patient with me as I feel the need to repeat myself. It's also trying to like remind myself what's happened before. New card, Fomantis. My camera just told me low battery. These devices, they just need to be charged all the time. It's cute. I remember when Gen 7 came out, people were saying Fomantis should be a bug Pokemon, and I kind of agree. Like Fomantis, Lurantis, they should be bugs. There were a lot of good bugs already in Gen 7 though. Like Bikeable was good, Araquanid was good. There's a lot of good bugs, but yeah, maybe I think it's just more bug-like than grass-like. Anyways, speaking of, there's Araquanid. Sandygast, first one of those. I noticed there is a full art Sandygast that I still need to get. Hey, new Litten. It's like, kind of reminds me of Charmander. 30 damage, but instead of losing an energy, it does 10 recoil, which is not bad because doesn't Incineroar, if it has damage on it, doesn't it do more power? Isn't that what Incineroar does? So, seems like a pretty good combo there. And then an Arcanine, so I already have one. Alright, 2 new cards, pretty good for today. And then we'll do one more Solgaleo after we add these to the decks. There they go, filling stuff in. Nearing the halfway point on Celestial Guardians, on the Diamond cards. There we go. Oh my gosh, that looked like, coming out of the pack, it looked like a super rare card. It's like something I've never seen before. This card is a hot mess, to be honest with you. Like, if you didn't know what Drampa looked like, you would still don't know what Drampa looks like after looking at this card. Like, is it like breathing fire on something? I know he's going berserk, like the name of his attack and his ability, but okay, I just gotta check. This wasn't a god pack, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's just a normal pack, okay. Growlithe, Shuppet, new Shuppet. So we did all right today with the new cards. New Banette, and a Garbodor as the last card. This is not my classroom, so I'm kind of looking around to see if there's a charger. I don't want my camera to die. Not seeing a charger. Hey, new Grandpa. Big deal. I should be celebrating more. Woo! Grandpa. Second star card. He's a colorless, I think, right? Colorless card. The reason why I'm looking for a charger is I was gonna do a 10-pack, but I don't want to do it if the camera's gonna die. Alright, I'm gonna go get a charger, and we'll pick up the recording in just a second. Alright, so we should now be charging, actually. I'm like panicking that I should be charging. I'm panicking that the wire is not working, but hopefully it is. So yeah, 10-pack today. We have 127 hourglasses. So I thought it would be on Wednesday, but apparently I got a couple more hourglasses than I was expecting. So actually, let's see if we can get a couple more here. Not that I need a couple more. Did I do any? No missions. Okay, so just as last time, Kai. So just as last time, we're gonna do Pikachu. All right, 10 Pikachu. Still looking for that immersive. That's like that's the gold crown of this that I'm looking for. I'm not actually looking for a gold crown. It would be nice to get one, but don't need one. I'm gonna listen closely. One sparkle that I saw very early on. There's something in this one, but is it the immersive? Growlithe, Nidoran, Squirtle, Electrode, and I feel like every time I've done a 10-pack Pikachu, I've gotten this Snorlax card. Every time. Alright, so no guarantees, but we're gonna go through and see what happens. Lots of Slowpokes. It's like the card of Genetic Apex is a Slowpoke. Nice. Got a Raichu. Hey, an Electrode card. Don't need it. I mean, I'm also like acquiring pack points, right? So if for some reason I never get this immersive card, which, come on. Hey, there's something in here. Ooh, 2 somethings. I don't think either of those are the immersive border, but Nidoking, I love this card. And an Eevee. I was hoping it'd be a Nidoqueen. I don't even know if Nidoqueen's in this deck. Nidoqueen might be in the other one. I don't know. Alright, that's 2 pretty cool cards. I was just hoping for like, oh, there's something in this one too. Okay, this 10-pack is way better than the last one. In the last one, I think it was all like 1, 2 diamonds and then a couple 3 diamonds. So already this pack is like way better. If this was like a pack where I actually needed cards. Yes. There's a new card. Misty. That's exciting. Trainer cards, I would rather have I'd rather have Pokemon full arts, to be completely honest with you, but trainer cards are so cool. Also, to get a new one is great. I still need that immersive, because I'm not moving on from Pikachu until I get the immersive. Yeah. But hey, this 10 pack was not a waste. Like, to get a new 2-star card is great. I will say, like, when that pack 9 came up and the rainbow was in the background, I started thinking, I was like, this is gonna be a 2-star. I had a feeling, because this pack was good. Like 4 1-stars, pretty great. And then yeah, I just had a feeling that was gonna be a 2-star. Still need that immersive, because I could pack points it, but I just want to draw it. I need to draw it. There's fewer and I almost, like, I'm getting close to being done with Pikachu, to be honest with you. It's just that immersive down there. This is my big gap. And obviously, like, the Charizard Gold Crown and the Mewtwo Gold Crown would be great to have, but I'm not expecting to ever get those. But if I pull the Pikachu, I can pack points, potentially, someday. A Gold Crown. Alright, Misty joins the club. Which is great. That'll go, like, in decks right away. Like, any water deck gets a Misty, basically, so that's a card that'll see the light of day. Unlike, I mean, I'll use Lieutenant Surge maybe. I think I have a Raichu deck that I use. And then I forget what other trainer is in this. Is it Brock? I can't remember. But I still would. I would love a Brock full art. Okay. It's not the result I wanted, but it is a result I'm happy with. Getting a new full art is a good result. So, all right, the grind slowly begins for another 120 hourglasses, so that we can once again do another Pikachu 10 pack. And then I think once I get the Pikachu, I'm moving on. Like, if I just get the Pikachu immersive, I'm moving off of Pikachu, because there's other packs that have higher percentages of new rare cards. I went through I don't have my spreadsheet. I went through the list not too long ago. 2-star card wise, like, there's only a handful of cards in Pikachu that I still need. Whereas Mewtwo and Charizard, it's like closer to 10, I think. So, yeah, good day. Not the best day. I'm actually editing a video right now of pack openings, and I think I went a whole week. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to rewatch it just to be sure. But a video that I'm gonna post soon to my channel, it'll be weeks ago by the time you see this video right now. But I think I opened a week of packs and I got 1 new card, like the whole week. It is like I didn't realize it as the week was happening. My head was somewhere else that week. I was like, work was putting me through the ringer that week, so I didn't realize my luck was that bad. But like, rewatching it, I think I got 1 new card the entire week, which is crazy. Anyways, watching it back in hindsight, you don't feel it. I didn't feel it in the moment that it was an atrocious week, but looking back, it was so bad. Anyways, hope you had fun with this one. Opening a 10 pack is always fun, and this was a good 10 pack. So, like, actually what I really need to do, maybe I'm gonna make this a little bit longer, guys. So many of these cards are flareable. So forgive me while I flare a little bit, just to celebrate some of the cards that I get a lot of. Snob. Right when this pack came out, like right when the app released, I was a Snom Frostmoth guy. I used Snom and Frostmoth. I used Whimsicott in various decks because it only needed colorless energy. And I was like, I can put a grass type in a water deck and I can hit other types super effective. So I did use Whimsicott for a little bit, but that's the first one I flared. I guess it is a 2-diamond, so it's a little less common. Petalil has been flared before, I'm positive. Yeah. So this is its second stage. I like the Petals flare, that's nice. I think it works better for Lilligant, the Petals, than Petalil, because Petalil doesn't have any red on it, really. But Lilligant, that would look really good on Lilligant. Sizzlipede. I think I've flared a Sizzlipede before. This is another one I used early in Genetic Apex days. I kind of miss those days. I've mentioned it before, but I wouldn't hate if they limited our decks again as like a battle event or something, where they were like, here's a new pack and you can only use cards from this pack. So everybody's starting from the ground up again. I kind of miss those days when we had to use Psyducks and you had to use, because you just didn't have all the EXs and stuff, you know. I'm not crazy about that one for our Psyduck buddy. Then again, none of these are particularly great for Psyduck, so I guess it's not the worst. Yeah, it'd be fun where people are just like scraping together like any card. I know it's hard because there will be people, even when a new pack releases, what are they called? People who just dump money into it. There's a phrase for those kinds of people. I've heard it recently. It's not like garbage dumping or sharks or something. People who just dump a ton of money into the game and then they'll have all the EXs really quickly. So in a new battle format, like there would be overpowered people because they put a ton of money into it and got all the powerful cards, and then there's the little fish in the sea that are like, here's my Raticate Farfetch'd deck that'll do 40 damage. But that's gonna happen, like even now, like when new people join and start playing the game, that's happening now. Like they've opened their first 20 packs or 50 packs or whatever, and they have their Marowak card, their Marowak EX or whatever, and that's like it. And then they're going up against Giratina Darkrai. Like, what do you expect to do against that? It's just there's a curve. So am I ever gonna get all 99 of these? No. So even if you aren't supposed to trade them in for Flare, I'm gonna trade them in for Flare. Because getting 99 of these is like, I'm hoping it keeps the tally. Like it's like, you've had 17 of these, you've had 99 of these, even if I don't currently have 99. But I'm never gonna get all 99 anyway. So who knows if I'll ever complete that mission. Another Rapidash. I think it's Fire Flare time. Whoosh. I mean, the good and bad thing about this is like going back to Genetic Apex and doing another Pikachu pack, like I'm gonna get more of these cards. I'm gonna open another 10 pack and I'm gonna get more of these same cards. Yeah, it's been a while since I've flared. So there was a lot. Ooh, first time doing a fun Frostmoth one. Love that. I love when they give the ice types Ice Flare, because they're technically water types in this. It always bothered me as a kid. I was actually thinking about it not too long ago, because before they introduced Dark to the TCG, most poison types were grass. So you had your grass type Grimer, your grass type Ekans, your grass type Coughing, if memory is correct. And that's so weird. So weird with those things being grass type. Grass type Nidoran. I really like that they introduced Dark and rebalanced the game a little bit. I do wish it mirrored the actual video games a little bit more, to be honest. I do wish it mirrored it a little more. Like what typing would I don't think you need to introduce the water or the ice type. I don't think you need to introduce bug. Grass and dark go well together, but like right now psychic is kind of a catch-all for a lot, like fairy, ghost, psychic. I think in actual Pokemon TCG they do have the fairy type, I'm pretty sure. So maybe bringing that in, because fairy would then be that would help the steel type in TCG Pocket, because right now steel type is only super effective against the occasional ice type, water type. So that would help steel get a little bit more offensive. And then Ghost and Psychic, I guess, could stay as Psychic. So maybe Fairy, just to mimic the actual TCG game a little bit more. Not that I think they're ever going to really increase the amount of typings. Don't think that's a priority for them. Maybe if they ever get around to introducing Sylveon, they'll be like, now that we have Sylveon, we'll introduce the Fairy type, just like Sylveon came in Gen 6, right, with the Fairy typing. That's I like this one. That's a nice flare. Swoobat. And then the last one is my double here. Just the colorless. This is the worst. I think it's an awful cosmetic. I don't like the energy cosmetics. But now I've got one. So it's been a lot of Shine Dust there, but Shine Dust will be a currency for trading someday, but it's not yet. So I'm gonna keep Shine Dustin' my flare. Dust Shine. Oh, thanks for my Wonder Pick. Oh, I hope you got something good, person. I should look at my recents. I should screenshot that and send it to a friend. Speaking of, I think Marowak was the first EX I've ever gotten, and I've never gotten another one. So, like, it is my oldest card, and it's still sitting there as my oldest card. Which deck? It comes in Mewtwo, right? And I've opened a ton of Mewtwo, and I never got another Marowak. Where you at, Misty? Fourth, I think I've even traded one of those. It is my second Nidoking, and it's my... Oh, I thought I only had 2 Eevee. Fifth Snorlax. Some of those will get traded for trade tokens at some point, I'm sure. Screenshot that for friends, and that'll be it for today. So tomorrow, no more 10-pack, unfortunately, but we'll open 3 more Celestial Guardians, and I'll see you then on Wednesday. Take care. Alright, here we are, another day, another dollar. Today, I believe, is a Wednesday, so I'm actually able to record a little earlier today, which is nice. I didn't have any of these promo packs yesterday because I didn't do any battles, so I went through all of my tokens that I had, so now I have 4 of these. So still looking for a second Rayquaza EX. Everything else I even have 1 Rayquaza EX, just looking for the second. I realize I kind of say the same thing every day, as if you didn't just watch what I did yesterday. But yeah, I think I even just said this yesterday. It's been 24 hours for me, so it's hard to remember exactly what I said yesterday. I didn't open any of these yesterday though, so I shouldn't be repeating myself from yesterday. Farfetch'd. I love that little guy. He loves his leak so much. I wonder if Galarian Farfetch'd has the same love relationship with his leak that Cantonian Farfetch'd does. Alright, give me the second Rayquaza. This is kind of ridiculous that I haven't gotten one. No, I don't need basic Rayquaza, I need Rayquaza EX. But we take it. I'm not like stressed or fussed about it. I don't think I'm ever really gonna use Rayquaza EX, to be honest with you. I don't get the impression that it's a very good card. But that's just me. What do I know? I barely battle, so. We're not going to take a look at the Wonder Picks, even though the sneak peek event is going on, which is great. I just don't have enough hourglasses, and I don't have 3 tokens yet, so I'm not even going to tempt myself. Yeah. I'm down to like 50 hourglasses, and I want to save. I guess I could look to see if there's a 2-star. I want to save those for 2 stars. Also, oh my gosh. You know I have backup accounts, right? I have a couple backup accounts that I use to trade tradable cards to my main account. They don't really count. But last night I opened a 10-pack of Solgaleo on my backup accounts. And they just popped off. Like, I was pulling one of them, it was like shinies, 1 stars, and then on the other one, and the the Lily immersive, I was like, this is insane. And then on the other one, it wasn't as lucky, but I did get a 2 rainbow icon shiny Starmie EX, and I was like, I haven't gotten anything like that in 20 packs. I guess I've only opened 20 packs, but I haven't gotten anything like that on this account. So, and most of those aren't even tradable. Like, I can't trade them, so they're just going to be stuck on that account forever. It is nice to have good cards on that account so that like I can farm rewards and stuff, but I don't like battle or anything with that on. Oh, I've never seen that Alolan Raichu. Alright, so yeah, that's just me saying I'm frustrated that my luck has been so bad on my main account with these, and it makes me wish that I was opening 10 packs. Because I just feel like you get 1 good card on a 10-pack, and you're like, this was amazing. It just feels worth it more than when you open a 1-pack or 3 packs and you don't get anything. But I don't have my spreadsheet here with me, so we're just going to open 3 packs and call it a day. I guess we will look to see if there's any Wonder Picks. But I did look earlier, and there wasn't anything too tempting. I think there was a Full Art or a Choreo, but I'm not too stressed about getting that eventually. Hey, new card, Gliscod. Awesome. I did say yesterday that when this pack goes below 75% for a new one, I would switch, and I'm close. I think I'm at like 82% or 81% chance for a new card. So after this, I might be, like tomorrow, I might switch to Lunala. If this Pokemon moved from your bench to the active spot this turn, this attack does 16 more. Cool. So they kind of compensate for that with a high-ish retreat cost. I'm interested that they made Golisopod a bug type weak to fire, because it's not. It's a bug water type, so it's not actually weak to fire. It's weak to rock, it's weak to flying, it's weak to electric. They should have made it weak to electric. That's what I'm saying. They have a couple that are weak to electric. Like Mothim is weak to electric, Yanma is weak to electric. They should have made Golisopod also weak to electric. I hate it when there is an option. There is a weakness option in the TCG types. Just annoys me. Anyways. I've edited a few pack opening videos in the last week. I've been editing a lot of videos because I'm just trying to like catch up and get ahead of schedule a little bit. But some of my videos are so long. Some of these videos I just talk and talk and talk and talk. And I don't mind. It's what I'm here for. I hope you don't mind. But I was like, I need to make a conscious effort to like not make every pack opening video 2 hours long. So, nothing new. I think that's the first Solgaleo pack where I got nothing new. So we are turning a corner, which means hopefully I can get, these odds down a little bit and then switch to Lunala and get some good cards. But I barely have anything rare. Another Litten, so we're doing well on Littens. Delcatty I already have. New Mudbray, so yay. I like Mudbray. It's a good Pokemon. I like Mudstale. Not the most exciting. That's crazy. That's a crazy amount of energy. And a huge retreat cost. Wimpod is interesting. I wonder how that works. Wimpod, Golisopod. And an Arcanine, so just one new card. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that brings my probabilities down below 75, so we might be switching to Lunala tomorrow. I'm about halfway there. I'm about halfway of the base diamond set, so yeah, it's just not getting much rares at all. Indulge me. I am gonna look at my recents just to see what's going on with those. It's gonna be a while before we get a 10 pack. Man, I want that. If I only had that Pikachu immersive, like we could start going for other stuff. Because I have. It's really the immersives. Those are what I'm like opening packs trying to get. Gold crowns are nice, but they're just so uncommon. Like that has to just be like a gift, like a gift from God. Like Providence has to provide a gold crown. There's no way to hunt for a gold crown, I think. I did say I was going to look through this, so let's look through our Wonder Picks real fast. I have an Incineroar, not worth spending on for anything on my wish list. There's a Rockruff. I think I got a Rockruff in my backup account yesterday. Pretty sure. So I'm not going to go for this. It's a nice card. I love the background. Rockruff they could have drawn a little bit better, I think. But the background is gorgeous of that card. I almost love it just for the background. Which actually, a lot of full arts, I feel like I know them and love them because of the background more than like the Pokemon itself. Yeah, so there's really nothing in here. There's the Rockruff, that's tempting, but I want to stockpile at least 50 hourglasses in case the 2-star ever shows up. So I'm not going to spend hourglasses on a 1-star. It's just not quite worth it. So I did want to look at my recents. Oh, and I did want to talk about something else. I remembered. So I got 2 of a couple things. I got my second Litten, I got my second Surskit, I got my second Lapras, second Makuhita, second Cutiefly, second Pikipek, second Yungoos, second. Okay, so we got a lot of seconds. That's nice, I guess. What I wanted to look at was did want to just like look at Rayquaza. Rayqua. Yeah, so I do just have one. I just have one of those. What does baby Rayquaza do? Oh, it doesn't, it's not like a Draco Meteor. It's a Coiner. Oh. Still requires 4 energy though. Yeah, I don't think this is a great card, to be honest. I don't think either one is particularly great. You could put like Rayquaza in a Manaphy deck, or even maybe like a Dialga deck, maybe where it can get charged on the bench, and then maybe it wouldn't be so bad because it is nice that it's colorless. Unlike what other types of cards do this? Like Wugtrio and Dragonite. It is colorless, so you can maybe use a charging card. Okay, what I wanted to show you was I did a thought experiment, like a trial. So I've been struggling with binders because I can't use them the way that I want to use them, and it's the way that I want to use them, and I'm going to be kind of stubborn about it, and I'm going to go about, like, I'm going to keep using them the way that I want to use them. I'm just considering changing it up a little bit. So for proof of concept, I did change this binder to Dex order. So this is one way that I could use binders along the way that I want, but there's still not enough binders and there's not enough space in the binders. They need to fix that. But in what I've done is I just did by type in alphabetical order. So you can see here, like I like to do this because you can see the same Pokemon with its different cards, right? So there's all my Arcanines in a row. There's a couple Charizards in a row. It's been a long time since I've updated this, so not everything is here, but like all the Moltres cards, all the Ponytas, all the Rapidashes in a row. Like you can just see them one after the other. And that's how I originally wanted to do my cards. But the problem with that kind of is they're not really in evolution order because they're in alphabetical order, so your Bulbasaurs and your Ivysaurs and your Venusaurs are not close together. So then I thought, well, maybe we do them by Dex order, Dex number, which would look like this. And I like it, but I don't like it as much as my typing, like all the same type. Like that's what I still have a fondness and an affinity for that, because that's how I did in my binders as a kid. So I'm thinking of a compromise between the two. Dex order by type, which is kind of the way that if you do this by type, it's kind of the way that they do it. So it's like your Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree. That's kind of what they do. But all the different Bulbasaur cards would be up at the top instead of spread out so far. Like there's another Bulbasaur way down here, and further down is the promo Bulbasaur. So in my system, I don't even know where the promo Bulbasaur is. Where'd it go? It should be at the top, right? Oh, maybe all promos are at the end still. Oh gosh. Oh, not at the end of grass, right? End of grass. I was not planning on taking this much time to demonstrate this. Okay, and then there's that Bulbasaur, the promo Chansey Pick Bulbasaur, the Wonder Pick Bulbasaur. So all those, it was just a little bit lower than what I was looking at. So all of those would be at the top. And then your one Ivysaur card, and then the different Venusaur cards. And then the Caterpies, and then the Metapods, and the Butterfrees. I like that because it would keep all the cards together, and it would show kind of the progression, which I like. And it would be based on type. So if I'm like trying to build a grass deck, I could go into my grass binder and be like, what do I have? What works well? What evolves well? The only weirdish thing there would be that, like, I've been talking about Pokemon that change type when they evolve. So I'd have Fletchling in my normal colorless binder and Fletchinder and Talonflame in my fire binder. But I think that's okay. I don't think that doesn't break my heart too much. But what that would do is Pokemon that have different... So what about like Heatran? Heatran has Steel and Fire cards. Dialga, Giratina, there's a Dragon version and there's a Psychic version. So those would not end up together in this model. They'd be separated. How do I fix that? Because I want to see all my Giratina cards like in the same. So that's like Dex order. Like that's the only way to do it is by Dex order. Not considering type. That would affect like Giratina, Heatran, Rotom. They've done 2 different types of Rotom. I don't know how to fix this. I mean, it's not really a big deal because there's not enough binder space. Like, they need to increase the amount of binder space before I really struggle through this. But I don't know. It's such a letdown right now, that binders feature. Like, it should not be limited. Like, you go buy a binder and you get like hundreds of slots. And a digital binder is more limited than a real life physical binder. It doesn't make sense to me. Like they need to up that. I would get a lot of joy out of it. It's not like it's not like something where they increase it and it doesn't actually have any impact. I would get a lot of joy out of a better binder feature. Because I've literally just sat here and was like, let's look at my cards. Like, oh, there's all my Abras, and there's all my Alakazams, and there's all my... not that I care about Beheeyem, but, like, it's fun to go through and just look at all the art for a card. But yeah, I don't know how to fix the double typing thing. Pokemon that have had cards in different types, like Garchomp, there would be a Garchomp in my Dragon binder, and there'd be a Garchomp in my Fighting binder. So I wouldn't see them next to each other. The only way to do that, I think, is just by doing it in Dex order. So maybe it's just, what do I value more? Do I value seeing all the different arts for one card together, or do I value seeing all the types together? And I'm leaning towards types. Just having a binder of all the grass types. Because I like that idea of, I want to build a grass deck. And I know I can sort by grass. So maybe I don't. Maybe I do Dex order, because this feature, they do give you sorting options. Like, you can sort by type, and I can see all my grass cards. They're not all together, but I can still go down and be like, oh yeah, I can build a Yanmega deck. I can build a... What's a good example? Like Leafeon. Oh yeah, I have Leafeon. Oh, I have Leafeon EX. I can do that. Oh yeah, I have a couple Vespiquen. I could try a Vespiquen. So this does show them all, even if they're not side by side. I don't know. Let me know, how would you use binders, and how do you use them, and is the binder feature sufficient for you? And how do you use them in a way that brings you joy and not anger? Because I used to get a lot of joy out of it when there weren't as many cards as there are now, and now it just kind of brings me anger when I think about how unuseful it is. So All right, I tried to keep it short, and I went for 20 minutes. So this might turn into another movie of a pack opening video, but that is it for Wednesday, and I will see you on Thursday. Take care. Alright, my ambition is to make this one kind of short, but we'll see how it goes, because I also want to talk about a couple things. First, Wonder Pick. Got a new EX Pokemon, and it wasn't even a sneak peek Wonder Pick, so I just got lucky, 20% chance. It's actually interesting. I think this is an interesting card. I don't know how good it is, but it reminds me of Executor EX, and how good that is. So I'm curious about Crabominable here. Also, last night I spent a lot of time working on my binders as a proof of concept. And all it's done is proven how desperately they need to improve this feature. More binders, bigger binders. They need to go at least to 50. So what I did was, what I talked about was Pokedex order by type. So if you click here, these are all the grass Pokemon, Pokedex number 50 or less. So all my Bulbasaurs, beautiful Bulbasaurs, love them. Into Ivysaur, into Venusaur, so on, so on. So it's just grass types. And it's hard for me to check because I might have missed something. That's why we need bigger binders, because it would be easier to check if I've missed anything. The only rule I broke was cross-gen evolutions. I still put them together. So Vileplume into Blossom here, like Gloom into Blossom. Since they're part of the same evolution family, I just put them with Oddish. And then anything with like, it's still gonna kind of suck for things that change typing when they evolve, but it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about that. And then if it's like a Pokemon where, I can't really think of one that got a pre-evolution, but it's the pre-evolution's in the game and it's not a baby. I can't think of anything. But yeah, I'm gonna keep Pokemon cross-gen evolution or pre-evolutions together based on when they first appear in the Pokedex. Again, I can't really think of an example. So yeah, because the binders are so small, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grass binders, which is absurd. And in this one, it's really just the Sprigatito line was the only one that had to get put into this last binder that I didn't have space for in a previous binder, which is cool. I like Sprigatito, and I don't have enough like grass-ish binder covers. So Venusaur is on the Venusaur one, obviously. This one, I wonder if is Execute in this one, because that'd be kind of awesome. Like Execute Executor. Yeah, it is. So I didn't even intentionally do that. And then I also noticed like you can flare them and put your flare on them. So I did that for the ones that had cosmetic flare. Is Superior in this one? Did I really do that well with this? It is. It's at the bottom of this one. So yeah, Superior made it into that one. And then Rowlet I did purposefully put on the Rowlet. And then there's a lot more in Celestial Guardians, more grass types. So I kind of left some space for the ones that I knew were potentially coming. But then there's only 15 binders, right? So I've got my 5 grass, I've got 3 for fire types, and then I was able to fit all the water types, I think, into 5 binders. There's so many water types. And yes, I strategically binder covered them with Pokemon that are in there. But then that's it. That's all the binders I had. I ran out of space, so I couldn't keep going after water. I couldn't get into lightning. I couldn't get into any of the other types because I still want my Star Cards binder and I still want my support binder. So we need more binders. We need bigger binders, and we need more. Pokemon TCG Pocket, you're not listening to me right now. I have no influence or sway. I'm a tiny little content creator, but fix it. Start a petition online, people. If you have more influence than me, the binder feature needs help. They seem to be working on other things that are worth working on. Trading needs to get improved. They gave us more decks. They probably need to give us more deck space. But yeah, binders need to get added to their to-do list for sure. All right, so a couple promo packs to open. Execute there in the first one, and still looking for that Rayquaza EX. Double execute. So not what we were looking for there, but it's a cute card. In fact, I don't think I remembered to put it in. Did I remember to put it in a binder? We're gonna check right now because I know where the binder is. It's this one. Yeah, he's in there. Okay. So the way, there's been so many execute. So it's first execute, second execute, and then promo. First executor, second executor, promo, full art executor, and then EX. I could put the EX before, since it technically came out before that executor, but I kind of put all the specialer ones at the end. I don't think it matters too much. I could put the EX. Oh, I have to push edit, don't I? Push edit, then I can switch them. Do I like that better? Like chronologically? Maybe? Maybe. Don't know. Anyways, let's open some packs. I said I was gonna go fast. It's been 6 minutes. I can do this in 3 if I'm really good. So I looked at my percentages, and Solgaleo is still above a 75% chance. So I'm still gonna open some Solgaleo today, and hopefully we get some new cards. Litten, Arc. Oh, so many fire types. Bounsweet, and it's taking a long time. That means it's good. I love Bulbasaur. I'm so happy. So I've told you how cracked my backup accounts were. I opened just a free pack. They're all free. They're free to play. My backup accounts. I don't pay anything. And I was just opening one of the 2 daily packs, and a Gold Crown Pikachu popped out, and I was thankfully I already have a Gold Crown Pikachu on this account. If I get it, so it's not it's not too much of a dagger, but yeah, I was oh my god, if this had been a Gold Crown that I didn't have, oh, that would have hurt. Okay, shiny Bulbasaur, look at that, it's adorable. That is adorable. That's one of the best Bulbasaur arts. I love Bulbasaur. If I've never said it, Bulbasaur is my favorite Pokemon. The Gen 1 nostalgia is very strong with me. And it was my first Pokemon. It's the first Pokemon I clicked on, and it's the first Pokemon I choose, and it's the first Pokemon I played through, and I just love Bulbasaur. He's the best. Doesn't get any better than that. Checking to make sure I'm recording and didn't miss that, so. I'm happy I got a shiny. I think that's the first one on this account. Alright, let's see what happens. Gumshoes. Hey, new card. I needed a Poplio apparently, so I'm sure, okay, and a Torghast. So now I'm sure the odds are below 75%. They have to be. So we'll likely be switching to Lunala tomorrow. Lycanroc, nice. I love a 3-diamond. I love 4 diamonds and stars more, but I do love a 3-diamond. Wish it was a new one, but not upset with that. 2 good packs so far. Yeah, the 3-diamond makes that better. If it was all just 1 and 2 diamonds, yeah, that's a little frustrating, but I'm doing well. I'm halfway there. I just love looking at these cards, man. I really do. And I love filling in a new decks. I really do. It's frustrating. I get mad sometimes. But it's just so fun. I want the binders, man. I really want them to fix that so that I can just put all of these things together. They need to do that. I haven't seen many people complain about it, but like for battlers, decks are important, right? I'm not much of a battler. I'm a collector. For collectors, we need better binders. Like it's just yeah, that's how I started this app, was as a collector. I'm just gonna collect the cards. And I've dipped my toes into battling a little bit, and I actually find some pleasure and enjoyment in that. But originally, I'm a collector, and I feel the collector audience isn't getting served quite as much as the battling audience. That might be just me whining, though. So, I don't know. I was kind of looking for a bent corner for old time's sake. I don't think any of these have sparkled or dinged. I don't think I've gotten a single sparkle or ding out of a Celestial Guardians pack. Doesn't mean that there's no rare. It's just less assuring. I've gotten so many Soul Rock. I'm excited to move on to the Nala. Mix up some of the... Okay, here we go. No, too bad. Just a Thorcat. Alright, as per usual, the last pack of the day is not exciting. Oh, I meant to say also, today I was not editing, but I was like reviewing a video that I had made, and one of my coworkers that I play the game with, she always looks over my shoulder to see what I'm playing or what I'm doing. And she saw me doing this video and she's like, "That looks like you." I was like, "It is me." So I have revealed to her that I've started this YouTube channel. I've kept it a secret this whole time from people that I play the game with, most people that I play the game with. But telling her, it's like, now the cat's out of the bag. So, look at my Bulbasaur! Oh my gosh. Can I just favorite it? I am gonna favorite it. What are you talking about? Of course I can favorite it. I want more of these. I really like that they're super rare, but like people who have just started playing the game can get cards that function from old decks back. They don't have to go back to Genetic Apex to get original Executor EX. They don't have to, they can crack these packs and still get a chance to get those good EX or good functioning Pokemon. So I was gonna say you can get your Ninetales and your Ponyta and stuff for a Blaine deck, but I don't think you can. And I don't think you can get the trainer cards because you can't have a shiny trainer. So maybe it's not as good as I was thinking, but it is still good that you can go back and get some of those cards. I wonder if they have Celebi. Do they have shiny Celebi? Or if it's just Genetic Apex specific. I don't know. I could find out easily. I did look at Wonder Picks. There was nothing in there a minute ago. I'm only looking for a 2-star at the moment, because if I have to spend hourglasses, it's got to be a 2-star or better. Otherwise, I'm just going to conserve conserve hourglasses and build up tokens. Up to 30, got 90 to go. It's going to be a while before the next 10 pack. That Pikachu immersive that I need. Oh, sorry. I already had what I wanted. Alright, we're going to end it. I'm going to ramble and stuff more if I don't shut up. So, thanks for watching. This has been Thursday. Weekend is quickly approaching. So I will see you on Friday. All right, so it's finally Friday, and I can't tell you how much I just want to go home and sit on the couch and watch YouTube and be done with a week of work. But I gotta open some packs first. So I opened the app today, and I just saw that they've started a new Wonder Pick event. I hope I get this Lycan Rock card on the first try, because then I don't have to stress about getting it later. I only try to do the bonus picks. I try never to do the chancy pick unless I absolutely have to. Because as you know, hourglasses are valuable and useful for other things. I don't want to use them on things I can get for free, so. I got it. Nice. It's such a relief when you get it like first try, and then like for the next week or however long this thing lasts, I don't have to like panic about getting it. I also think there's a Cosmog card. What's that gap? I'm gonna have to look. It is nice to do these Wonder Pick events though, because you can get hourglasses, and I am running very low on hourglasses. Not very low, but lower than I want to be. In fact, how much would it cost? Only 5? I can afford 5. There are these, there's these cards in here that I wasn't gonna go for, but now I might, because I have enough hourglasses. Actually, I did just buy some in the shop. That's why I have a few more. I think those are the only 2 cards that I'm interested in. Yeah. I wasn't planning on doing these, but now that I just realized that I do have, because I try to keep 50. I try to hold on to 50 just in case a 2-star card shows up here. Then I have 48 hourglasses with which to attempt a 2-star. If I don't have any of the timer token things. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna skip the Oricorio for now. It only has 17 minutes left. I might skip that one, and I might just go for the Magirna. But we'll open our packs first to see what we get. I believe that my hourglass thing just matured, so I'm right at 2 packs. Got the EX, finally. Okay, so I had one already. I was just going for a second one, and now I have 2. Now I have 2 of everything, so I will keep doing these promo packs, but it's nice to not have to worry about getting the EX card anymore. I was actually teaching class today, and I actually used Pokemon TCG Pocket in class a couple days ago as an example of probability. And then I think in my class only one kid plays it, and he was absent that day. If he ever finds this channel and I'm talking about him, I apologize. I'm using it. It's probably never gonna happen, but it might. Anyways, so today he was in class and he was like, "Can you open a pack?" And I was like, "Dude, you missed the day when I used Pokemon TCG to teach." And he was like, "Oh man." He wasn't really like that, but yeah, so I opened a couple packs today, and I didn't get anything, but then I did a Wonder Pick. That's what I used to teach the probability. Because of the sneak peek thing, I taught how to calculate the probability of getting the card you want. And so we did a Wonder Pick, and I didn't get the card that I was going for. And 2 days ago when I taught it, we did 2 Wonder Picks, and we didn't get the card that I was going for. And because I was always listening to the students' advice, and they weren't really interested. Most of the students didn't care today because they don't play the game. But I did a Wonder Pick, a second Wonder Pick today. I didn't get the sneak peek, and I didn't listen to their advice about which card to pick, and I picked the card I wanted. And then I told them all, I'm like, "See, when you're not paying attention and you're not telling me what to do, that's when I'm like, you guys are bad. Bad luck, good luck. Listen to yourself. Trust yourself." All right, let's go Solgaleo. I wasn't planning on telling any stories. I need to not tell stories about work. All right. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing Lunala. Oh, I forgot. Okay, we'll switch after this. Maybe we'll get a card. Give me a new card to make it worth it. Nope, nothing new. See, punished. Got punished for my mistake there. But with that new Wonder Pick event, there's new missions, I think. So, all right. I think this is my first Lunala pack that I've ever opened. Any Lunala cards I have, I think I got from Wonder Picks. So we should be getting new cards, like almost guaranteed, except for the first card. I have Piggy Pecks. All right, here we go. New card, Grumpig. I don't like this one. I'm actually okay with Grumpig. Like, he's not a good Pokemon, but I'm okay with him. But this isn't a good art. And 3 energy for 70. It's not good. Not a fan. Morlul. Cute. Morlul's cute. Wishy-washy. Tauros. That's the last one, right? Yeah. So nothing too spicy. Just 1 diamond, 2 diamonds. A pretty basic pack, to be honest. All right, sorry I had to cut. The teacher I share this classroom with came in, and I don't want any of that to be in the video, so that will all get cut. Okay, so second Lunala here. New Execute. So many Execute cards. They've really overdone it with the Execute. Who is ever in charge of this game must really like Execute. I already have an Escavalier, so he must be in both packs. Another Morlul. Okay. This is not turning out to be great. Marini and just another Arcanine. Dang. You know, for the first Lunala day, I was really hoping to hit something, but didn't happen. That's disappointing. I mean, I got a new Lycanroc. I got a couple new very common cards, so not happening today, unfortunately. Friday is only good because it's a Friday, not because of the cards. I did want to look at the new stuff that they've added because of this new event. Get my hourglasses, always important. And then Wonder Pick events. Okay, so I got my 1 Lycanroc. That's nice. Got some more trade tokens, which is helpful because I need 400 to trade the card I'm still missing from Spacetime Smackdown. I think it's 1 from Spacetime Smackdown I'm still missing. Lycanroc. No, not Lycanroc, sorry, Lucario. Still missing the full art Lucario. I'm up to 43 battles, so I'm very close on this. But I wanted to look in the shop really fast, and then I'm gonna cut this one because I don't want it to be super long. Limited time, yeah, this stuff. Ooh, look at that mat. That's kind of cool. Oh, wow. That's different. It's very sun in the background. Oh, it's like there's a few things that have this, okay. The Lily icon is just whatever. This, I can fully see if I ever get the Lily Immersive. That's where this is going. Like, Lily Immersive has to go in this. Does anybody see, North America, Central America, South America in that star pattern? I see that. Yeah, that's what I see. And then this one is, I guess, if you get a Solgaleo, Cosmog, Cosmoem card that you want to show off. That's good for that. I actually like the colors of that. But let's look at this. I'm probably not gonna. I will get it because I think I'll probably get enough of the tickets to get all of these. But it'd be a cool steel type binder, I guess. Don't get me started on binders. I've ranted enough about them recently. Actually, New cards, right? So like new Wishy-Washy. I don't know the dex numbers off the top of my head, so I'm not going to be great at this. Wishy-Washy's Gen 7, right? So he probably belongs in here somewhere. So there's my Poplio. Like I put Poplio in here, I put Crabominable in here after I got them. So I'm just gonna throw a Wishy-Washy in here. Even though I don't know where he belongs yet. So Wishy-Washy gets to have a spot. As I've said, I've only got the Grass, Fire, and Water decks. So Morlul and Execute can also fit. I don't have a Psychic deck and I don't have a Dark Binder, so it's just Morlul and Execute. Execute is in this one, I think. Probably, I've got one spot, okay. I left a spot or two in most of them for growth. That's what'll make this annoying if they don't, well, I mean, if they don't increase the amount of binders, this is futile because it won't work as a system. I'm kind of investing in a binder method that can't work with current constraints. So if they don't increase the amount of binders soon, this is really pointless. But even still, this will be a very annoying system if they don't increase the amount of space in each binder. I really need them to increase the amount of space too, but this is why I'm doing it, man. Look at all these. Like, you get to see them all in order. I love it. Like original Execute with its flair because I've had so many. Mythical Island Execute, promo Execute that came out after Mythical Island, and then the new Execute. It's great. And then when I get a Alolan Executor, like eventually, it'll go in here. And then I'm gonna have to shift Torterra out. I'll probably shift that whole line. Try to shift it to the next. I'll have to shift stuff back. But they need to make them bigger. If they make the binders bigger, then I don't have to shift as much. I can leave more empty space. That's what I used to do as a kid though. Like I'd get a new card that I didn't, or a new Pokemon, and then I'd have to like shift, which was probably not great for the cards because they got handled a lot, but that's what I did. And then there was a Morlul, right? So I do have space. I did leave some space for those because I knew there'd be a new Morlul card. This is how I want to use the binders. This is how I want to do it. So I hope they improve this. You can see all their different attacks. You can build decks. You can be like, oh, I need a grass deck. What kind of grass cards do I have? Let me go in here and check. Oh, I can use Delmise or I can use Delmise EX. I forgot that they had another Delmise in Mythical Island, I think, until I built this deck, or until I built this binder, so. Yeah, it's how I want to use them. I just hope they make them better, bigger, and more. Pokemon TCG Pocket, if you can hear me. If any of you have connections, if any of you have uncles that work at Nintendo, please relay my request. Fix the binders. Man. Did I get anything interesting? Last night I was opening packs. Oh wait, I did it on here, didn't I? I got my boy. That was on this one, right? I got my shiny Bulbasaur. Right? That's on here, right? Where's he at? There he is. Yeah, there's my boy. And then I think I got something last night. I don't remember. On a backup account, I thought I got something, and I can't remember if I got something or not. I think maybe another, I don't know if I got another shiny. I can't remember. It doesn't matter because it's stuck there, so it's not something you care about. You'll never see it unless they open trading for higher rarities. I mean, it's just fun. This is what I do. Like, yeah, do it again. Yeah, it's so fun. Wish you could zoom in more, you know? All the reasons. There's my Tatsugiri. I'm editing a video right now where I'm like begging every pack to have a Tatsugiri. After that, I think the last card I got was way up here, was my Giratina for Shining Revelry. My last card that I needed, so there's a long gap between those. Lunala sitting there. I think I wonder picked that. I must have wonder picked that. Keep forgetting that I have it, actually. Can't out. Can zoom in, zoom in. There's my Bulbasaur. I'm zooming in on him. That's as far as you can go. Okay. Do I have this in a binder? Did I put that in a binder? Binders. I think I did. I didn't. Oh. Okay, we gotta put Shiny Bulbasaur in here. I must have been saving it for the video. I must have thought, oh, I'll just do that in the video. Did I get anything else new at the same time as Bulbasaur? Yep, I think this is fun. I like reordering them. And it helps you like relive old cards. You're like, oh yeah, there's that Vileplume. You get to like enjoy them again when you have to update it. Keeps them relevant and fresh in your brain. But yeah, now they have all these shinies that I'll never get. But one at a time, slowly and surely. Hopefully we get them. The question is, where do I put them? So it's not based on rarity. It's mostly based on like release date and type. So like Venusaur EX goes after all the Venusaurs, I guess. So. Anyways, that's it for today. So end of the week. Tomorrow's a Saturday. Got one more day of pack opening. Gonna open some more Lunala. Hopefully we get new, exciting cards. See you on Saturday. Bye. Alright, so we're here on Saturday to do our last pack openings for the week. So I have a couple of fun things to do with you today. First of all, bonus pick. I'm surprised they actually let you sneak peek these sometimes. See, I'm getting a sneak peek, and I actually want this Cosmog, so I hope I can get it. Yes. Okay. Nice. It means I would have gotten it anyway, because this is what I always pick. But so I have both promo cards, which is awesome. Spinning Wheel of Death has emerged. It's crazy. I was playing around on the app before I pressed record, and press and record, and then that happens. So cool new Cosmog art. Woo! I don't think I have the Cosmog card from the pack yet, to be honest with you. Okay, I'm gonna give it a chance. That nice little border, that promo card border. And you might even be thinking, there's a gap there. Remember me saying I got the other card and I was like, what's that gap? Well, I recently, oh my gosh, this is gonna kill me. I might have to cut and turn off the Wi-Fi. Okay, it like takes me right to that point each time where I'm about to, then it comes back. So I did something. I went into these solo battles, beginner level, and I knocked those out, and then I went into intermediate and I knocked those out. So I did a lot of battles, which means which means I completed a mission. And I don't care about this one right now, I care about this one, and I got a card. I won my 50 battles. Believe it or not, I actually did a couple ranked battles yesterday, just because I was sitting there with nothing else to do. Woo! Rayquaza! Planitia CG works. Honestly, I don't really care for much of the Rayquaza art. I like this one. I like this one. Is it going to be like one of my all-time favorites? No. But this is the best of the Rayquaza arts. I remember seeing Rayquaza. I didn't play Gen 3 as a kid. I started Gen 3 and then I kind of fell out of Pokemon right around there. And I missed all of 4. And then I came back in Gen 5. But I remember seeing Rayquaza as I was falling out of Pokemon because Pokemon wasn't cool. I gave in to the peer pressure of thinking Pokemon wasn't cool, not realizing that I'm allowed to have my own interests, even when other kids made fun of you for it. But I remember seeing Rayquaza at that time of my life and being like, oh, it's still cool. Some Pokemon still look really cool. So yeah, Rayquaza's cool. I like that card a lot. I think it's a good looking card. I finished the Wonder Pick stuff. So I've got both promo cards now, which is awesome. Might go into the shop later and see what I can buy with that stuff. There's no other promo Wonder Picks that I want to do. We have a couple promo cards. I don't need any of these. We're just doing it for resources and I guess shine dust, because you get like at least 10 shine dust each time you open one of these. But with the battle rewards, you get shop tickets, and we want shop tickets. Getting more Farfetch'd isn't a bad thing. I love that Farfetch'd card. I need to put more Farfetch'd. I'm getting a lot of Farfetch'd. I need to put more Farfetch'd into decks. There's a lot of times where I'm like, I just need a stage 1 Pokemon, and I never think to do a colorless card. I never think to pull out the Farfetch'd. I lost my train of thought. Oh, and with those battles, I'm up to 78 hourglasses now. And I bought in the shop. I've bought all the hourglass packs. Now I'm just working on the single ones. Let's open a pack. We're working on Lunala. We just made the switch to Lunala. You just watched it. So hopefully some new exciting cards. Hello, I have one of these already. Okay, thought that'd be new. I'm still sad by Alolan Diglett Dugtrio. They're not good designs, unfortunately. Alolan Grimer, not a great design. I like Alolan Muck, but adding the Dark type, it's okay. Timber. In the solo battles, I went up against a Girder or a Conkeldurr. I can't remember. You have to watch the video to find out. But I hadn't seen that card prior, so there's still a lot of cards in these I haven't seen. Ooh, my first sale on Slam Slash. Oh, he's got like a recoil, like not recoil, but like a payback type thing. That's cool. I didn't really realize that. I like this art too. I do. Still curious why they made it work. I guess it'd be weird to have a water card weak to fire, but I think they should have made it weak to fighting instead of weak to steel. Be like the only water card weak to fighting, but and an Excadrill. I've seen this before. That's cool. They both only need 1 energy. I like that. How much is the retreat cost? Okay, Sandslash only has a 1 retreat cost too. That's pretty cool. I like that. I was doing that battle, those solo battles, trying to like use new cards, like try to build decks with new cards because they were like beginner level battles. And I won them. Did I lose one? I can't remember. I think I lost one. Intermediate. I think I lost one of the intermediate ones. But I was just like, these aren't going to be hard battles, so I should try some cards I've never tried before. That'd be fun to try an Alolan Slant Slash. It's kind of bad that he doesn't get any more like power. It just does recoil. Not recoil, but like payback. Retaliatory. That's what I'm looking for. Retaliation at damage. Anyways, 2 more Lunalas. I'm recording a little later today than I usually want to. I kind of lost track of time. This Saturday has been relaxing, but I've been doing a little bit of recording. I've done, I'm trying to do a little bit of editing, but this is the bad thing. Like, very much rookie YouTuber, still trying to figure stuff out. Pause, I'm coming back. I'm back. I should be off, I'm off Wi-Fi, so it should work better now. So very much new YouTuber, and my computer that I use for editing and all that, it's an old computer. I'm planning on replacing it this summer, but it doesn't have enough memory. So all this recording and stuff I'm doing, I don't have enough memory on my computer for it. So most of the videos have to stay on like my phone or my iPad. Like they're backed up on those devices until I can like transfer a few of them to my computer at a time to edit. But that makes this type of video especially hard because there's like 7 videos that have to go onto my laptop at once. So yeah, like beginner YouTuber stuff. I was planning on getting a new computer before I started this hobby anyway, but now I'm like excited for a new computer to see what it makes easier for me. And I've done a little bit of research on like streaming and YouTubing and recording and game capture and all that stuff. So maybe it'll make my life a little easier. Bad Shinada card. Don't like it. I like the old card better. Art. Anyways. New Execute. We've seen him. He's cute. Ooh, new Cubone. I wish it was better. Could you imagine if it was 30 for 1, but they made him like 50 HP? I'd be so excited about Cubone. And I'm excited for, and they didn't make Marowak any better either. Like, the problem with Marowak EX is that he can, like, I feel like most of the time, I know it's only 25%, but like most of the time you're doing no damage. And Alolan Marowak's the same. It's just so disappointing. No, I don't. I've never used a Marowak in like a playthrough, but I want him to be good. Ooh, my first Alolan Ninetales. For some reason I thought I had another card, but honestly, love Alolan Ninetales. Beautiful Pokemon. I like the Sandslash art better. Big fan of Alolan Ninetales though. Beautiful, beautiful. Used it in playthrough. If I ever figure out streaming, I'll actually have to like show my Pokemon collection, because I've spent a lot of time and energy on my Pokemon collection. And I'll show you how I do Pokemon. I've shown how I play Pokemon Go on this channel, so I need to show how I like interact and engage with main series games at some point. Yeah, I'm excited for the future. Like Nintendo Switch 2, I think pre-order started, but I haven't looked into it. As you might know, I live in China. So I'm actually gonna try and buy one here before I go home for the summer. Because if I go home for the summer, I don't know if I'll be able to buy one in the US. Another Spoink. No sparkles, nothing too spicy. I really wanted something fun and crazy. We are getting lots of new cards like we were hoping, but nothing too crazy yet. Brione or Brione, I don't know actually. I don't know. Brione. That's what I'm going with. Timber, already had one of those. Mewtwo. He was another card. Okay, so the Alolan Ninetales deck, that's the one that beat me. Mewtwo, he's scary. Like, he's just hitting you there for 20, and then he does 50 when you knock him out. And it's like, that's a lot of damage. And then if like something was charged up on the bench and you just took 50 for knocking out a Pokemon, something's gonna come in and kill you. Like, almost for sure. Yeah, it was hard. It was not hard. I beat it pretty easily on the next one, but yeah, Kiawe. I want the full art. I want it real bad. So I'm hoping to get a Nintendo Switch 2 here before I leave for the summer, and then like it excites me to try streaming and not streaming. I don't think I'm gonna live stream, but I might like video capture and record footage playing games and stuff and post mainline games. Because I have fun. I don't actually play my Switch much anymore, but I want to. I want to get back into playing with my Switch. So, I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for the Switch 2. I know it's a little controversial, but looking forward to it. And Mario Kart World looks fun. Just fun. I want to do like it's very it reminds me of like when I was a kid playing Mario Kart 64, and I would just do time trials, and I would just like drive all around every corner of every track just to see if anything was like there, and nothing ever was really, except for like Peach's Castle, which was like the coolest thing as a kid. To drive off of Peach's, I forget what the name of the course was, but to drive off the corner and see that the castle was there from Mario 64, coolest thing ever. So I just had so much fun just driving around every corner of a map. But it was always annoying because the little Lakitu was there like, wrong way, turn around. And I was just ignoring him. And then like Diddy Kong Racing was just open, like that was cool. Like you had a map and you just drove, and there were solo events and stuff. So I'm really hoping, and then you could just race. You could just do traditional races too. So I'm hoping Mario Kart World scratches that itch a little bit, and it's just fun. And it's just fun to boot up and drive. I hope. I have hopes for that game. Because that's one thing with Mario Kart 8. Beautiful game and beautiful tracks, but I don't feel like I know them very well. It's not like I don't feel like it's very well lived in. I just drive through them, and I don't really have much of like an appreciation for what's all around. So that's exciting to me, is like actually taking time and looking around the maps and exploring a little bit. I hope it's fun. Oh, cool. That's cool. Well done, game. So many missions left to go. So many cards left to collect. I was going to take another look at Wonder Picks because I saw there were some new ones. Got both the promos, so I don't have to stress about that. Not doing 1 stars right now because I don't have. I wonder when the sneak peek event ends actually, because I do have some hourglasses, and it's probably best. It's probably most advantageous to spend them while the event is going on, because you gotta. I think I mentioned how I did math with my class. Like, I don't know the odds of sneak peek triggering. When we did it with my class, it's in Chinese. When we did the odds with my class, we just assumed it was a 50-50 on getting a sneak peek. And if it's a 50-50, you have a 30% chance of getting your card from this screen. You have a 30% chance to get your card. Which is better than 1 in 5, which is better than 20%. If sneak peek does trigger, it's like a 40% chance, 40% to get your card. Yeah, which is pretty great if sneak peek triggers. So I feel like it's probably more advantageous to use your hourglasses while the sneak peek event is happening than if it's not. Now, I'm not super excited about getting my first card in a different language. I would like to make sure I get an English one, but I don't mind, honestly, that much. But I might set a timer for an hour 11, just to make sure to save an hourglass. So let's try and remember that. Dupes. I don't think I got any new dupes yet. Nothing high enough here. And unfortunately, no 10-pack. Just not enough hourglasses. They're not distributing them as freely as they were earlier. The Wonder Pick event, you can get Wonder hourglasses. I've been working on the mission, the battle promos, and using my shop tickets. But now I've bought all the packs, like I said, so now I'm down to single ones, and I'm considering just buying this backdrop, because there's still a long time until next month when all of these hourglass things will refresh. But I mean, maybe it's advantageous just to keep them so that I can just spend them. Because I don't care about this. I care about cards. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Oh, and I also have to look at, I might do that off camera. Look at my binders to see if I got any new cards that I can put in my binders. And I actually need to check the ones I added last time to see if they're in the right spot. That sounds like a good after recording chill thing to do. Just chilling out with my game. Alright, I've bought all the hourglasses I can buy. Oh, and this. What do I care? What do I care about? We care about this. We care about this. Care about this. Care about this. Care about this. And since I'm too poor to buy placemat, we'll just buy the Lily icon, and then we'll buy the placemat, and then start buying shine dust. And I think that's it for this week. So if you have enjoyed watching me open packs this week, there's plenty of pack opening videos on my channel. Please check them out. Enjoy. Comment, leave likes. Consider subscribing if you like hanging out with me. It would mean a lot. Yeah, this is what we do, and we're going to keep doing it. I'm enjoying my mediocre YouTube hobby. This is not a career. This is a pastime. So yeah, we're gonna keep doing it. So if you have watched a couple of my videos, maybe, and you're like, it's not so bad hanging out with this guy, subscribe. Keep watching. And if this is your first, give me another chance. So I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.